Hey dolls, it's Kisa, your favorite tarot reader, and I'm back with another reading. This one is going to be for my fire signs, and we're just going to talk about what's coming up for the retrograde for you. If you like a private reading, they're available 7 days a week at fortunexflow.com. Let's see. I'm going to talk about your general energy. We're going to talk about your money. And we're going to talk about love. How does that feel? How does that sound, rather? That's what I should say. How does that sound? If you like a private I'm so sorry I don't have these cards up here, child. I've been doing readings for a minute today. Everything everywhere. If you like a private reading, they are available 7 days a week at fortunexflow.com. So let's see what's coming up for you guys. Okay. Let's see what's coming up for you. Let's just start with love. I got it in my hand. Let's see what's going on. So fire signs in general, when it comes to this retrograde, what's coming up for you in love is you're going to be ending a relationship. Somebody is not getting a second chance with you, and you are actually growing through and moving on from a toxic situation. I feel like you did everything that you could to make this work, everything you could to make this happen, but it just wasn't working. It just wasn't clicking, and now you've decided to let that go. And I love this for you. Talk to me what's going on with this in the comments, y'all. But that's the general energy for your love with this retrograde. And you know, during the retrograde, a lot of times your exes come back. So this is a good sign that you've done the healing work to like really move forward. Talk to me in the comments about what ex always spin the block during a retrograde. I want to know. Mine is an Aries ex. It used to be one of my Gemini exes, but I changed my number. So, all right. Now let's see. Let's start with Aries. Let's see what's coming up for you. I definitely see this is doubling down on letting go. The person on your mind or the person that you have been like kind of recycling with, you have a lot of resentments with them. It's like y'all used to have a good time. There used to be a lot of love, and you're really frustrated that you can't go back to that. But also you don't want them, but you also can't let go of it. This is because this was a karmic relationship. I see you learning from this connection. I see you also changing your perception about it. Like sometimes when we look back at the past, we make it seem like it was better than it was. And I definitely see you recognizing that it didn't work, that it was never going to work, and being happy and letting that go. Leo, when it comes to you in love life, it's wild. There could be a separation during the retrograde. Like you could break up with somebody, or you could find out something, a big lie that your partner was telling you, or somebody that you were close to romantically that was telling you. Breakups that happened during the pandemic, breakups that happened during the retrograde aren't long lasting. So by the next retrograde, you guys will probably get back together and reconcile. But there is going to be a major truth revealed with this situation that you were not expecting from somebody that you're either close to. This could be a current partner or somebody from the past. But this is also going to help you let go, because the theme for Mercury retrograde when it comes to fire signs is letting go of these love affairs. And I'm happy to see this happening for you, despite how difficult it might be. Sagittarius, you ready for the next phase. You ready to evolve, you ready to grow, you ready to let go. You actually have healed from some past situations, some things that have happened to you and things that are going on. And I just see for you, the thing is evolution. You've been doing a lot of healing work. Some of you are in therapy. Some of you are actively like transmuting that energy and that pain. This is beautiful. I'm happy to see it. I'm really happy to see that you've decided like you want more. Okay. Love that. All right. So let's go ahead into money. We're going to get into our money read. I'm batching content today. So, and y'all know I live in the desert. So it's like So dry. Lips dry. Hands dry. Touching these cards. Woo. All right, so let's see what's coming up with your career money story, guys. For my fire signs, there could be drama around in your workplace. Oh, it's drama everywhere. It could be drama in your workplace during this retrograde that comes up. Somebody that you thought didn't like you, you're going to definitely find out that they didn't like you. There also could just be a lot of chaos around your job. Have you been considering leaving your job or doing something different? Be careful who you share your information. Just don't be gossiping with nobody, because it's definitely going to come out. But I also see that you're growing something new. Stay where you at right now. You might not want to. Stay where you're at. Stick it out. Things are going to work itself out. But you also got to do honest work, okay? This is not, you're working a job that's not what you want, but it is going to help you to get where you want to be in the future. This retrograde is going to have you going back to something that you dropped or that you let go of. And also clarifying what you need to get where you want to be. You know, talk to me what's going on with that in the comments, fire signs. For Aries, you're outgrowing your work situation. And I see there's higher goals, standards, money, status that you want. And I also see you going towards that. Some of you might even be studying nursing or doing something in medicine. But I don't see you going to be here too much longer. Maybe the next 6 months, if that. But I definitely see you going into something different. You're outgrowing it. But don't rush that process. Allow things to naturally unfold, because you don't want to make any decisions under the retrograde. Leo, going back to school. You need to take a class or something. Also, there's something that you will be able to teach others that'll help you get further. So make sure all your certifications and things are up to date with that. But I see you leading. Some of you might even be going into a position of leadership. Again, retrogrades call us back to something, and this is what you're being called back into. Now, Sagittarius, I see some new job offerings coming to you, okay? But they're telling you to think about it before you accept it. This is something that's new and brewing. I also feel like you could have already gotten... somebody could have already come to you with this and asked you about whether or not you were interested in it. But I definitely see a new opportunity coming. Just weigh the pros and cons, and maybe try to start at the end of July, after Mercury goes direct. But again, let me know what y'all thinking about that when it comes to that in the comments. I would love to know. Now, when it comes to your general energy, there's going to be a lot of travel this summer, guys. I see traveling. I also see you growing through travel. You could be taking a trip to reconnect with people that you love. I also see you... I see you just taking some time to get some stuff done. You could be taking a trip to recalibrate. Some of you are taking a trip for work. Not necessarily the work you do now, but to see, like... It's like you're taking a trip to work. Like, you might have a small business and you're trying to go meet somebody to learn, take a class, or the travel is increase related, so to speak. I also see you letting go of some things that might be getting on your way. I see you having thicker skin, being more open-minded, and not getting as frustrated. There are people in your life, people in your circle that are jealous of the blessings that you have. Some of you feel like you don't have nothing, but that's not the other way people see it. And they're looking at what you got and they want it. So be careful with who you share your secrets with, who you give your ideas to or your plans with. Pray on it, and also pray more for discernment. Aries, there is somebody that is really into you. I see there's some a new relationship that could be budding or just taking its time. This person has the purest of intentions with you, so don't worry or don't be afraid about getting close to them. Leo, I want you to really be careful emotionally and physically when it comes to your belongings and also your energy. There's somebody that's like a vampire over you. Also be careful with flexing, because there's somebody that's like watching you and plotting on you. So please keep it cute. And then for Sagittarius, be yourself. The energy that's coming up with this during this Mercury retrograde is saying that you have some information or things that you need to share with those around you, and your truth right? Your truth, those triggers, that information is really going to help other people get through something difficult. It's almost like a spiritual thing for you where you were made to do this, and your guides are going to help you share a message with the right person. Talk to me about what's going on with that in the comments. Like, you might, if you're a religious person, you might go to church and speak up, or you might be in the right place at the right time. Overall, when it comes to your spread this summer, for Mercury retrograde, drama free is the card that I'm getting. There's going to be a lot of drama. There's going to be a lot of chaos. There's going to be a lot of people minding your business, but that is not your business. And I definitely see you prevailing. I definitely see you letting that go. And I definitely see you living your best life. Talk to me about what's going on in the comments, guys. I would love to know. I will see you in the next video.